Hello everyone, welcome to Vaso-Meditech EECP Treatment Center. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about alcohol and heart disease. So it is very clear drinking alcohol is bad for your heart disease. The reason is alcohol tends to increase your blood pressure, and when the blood pressure goes up, your risk of stroke also increases. And also alcohol can cause renal problem as well as enlargement of the heart. So your heart is enlarged, which is called cardiomyopathy. Once the heart is enlarged, it eventually goes for failure, which is called heart failure, which is a very dangerous condition. So taking alcohol is not good for your heart at all. But there are many trials that shows drinking red wine can be beneficial to the heart. So in fact, after this study, the red wine industry flourished, and in 2009, it's almost a $14 billion industry. So what actually this wine and heart disease? So this is called French paradox, because these observational trial, which is observing the people who drink red wine, came from France. So usually in France, people drink alcohol or usually red wine regularly every day. So when you look at or observe these population of people who drink red wine, they found when they followed them up, they have a reduced chances of getting into heart disease. So eventually they proposed, yes, drinking red wine is beneficial, and we have seen people who drink red wine have lower risk of heart disease. But in fact, what they have not mentioned or they have not seen is these people who drink regularly wine are rich, affluent people, and they are also very health conscious. So they walk regularly, they don't smoke as much as a general population do, and they take very healthy food and reduce the cholesterol intake. So most probably the reason they get the low heart disease is because of their lifestyle and their regular walking and less people who smoke. So this may be the reason why there is a reduction in heart disease rather than contributing to the wine. But there is a compound in wine called resveratrol. This resveratrol has a potential to reduce the heart disease because it's anti-inflammatory and can also protect your vessels against oxidative stress. So then what do we do? How do we get this resveratrol? If you give it as a supplement, it requires almost 1 gram per day to prevent heart disease or reduce your chance of getting heart disease. But the problem is, taking 1 gram itself, you have severe gastric problems, so it is not usually recommended. Now the next question is, if I'm not able to take it as a supplement, why can't I take it through wine? Because wine has resveratrol. But the problem is, if you want to get 1 gram of resveratrol per day through the wine, then probably you may have to drink more than 500 liters per day, which is impossible, or humanly is not possible. So drinking wine to reduce your heart disease is a myth which has been busted. So if you want to have a reduced chance of heart disease, you look at the other things rather than alcohol, like regular walking, reducing your weight, reducing smoking or stopping your smoking, and having a healthy balanced diet. So drinking alcohol has more risk than any benefit it can offer for patient with heart disease.
இருதய நோயாளிகளுக்கு பைபாஸ் சர்ஜரி, ஆஞ்சியோபிளாஸ்டி சிகிச்சை முறை தான் முன்னாடி கொடுக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. இதற்கான மாற்று சிகிச்சை முறை EECP, Enhanced External Counter Pulsation, Heal Your Heart, Vaso-Meditech EECP Treatment Center.